Hello, it's Denise, running away from home, also known as Only Arethusa. I go by many names. I have had many names. And it is Sunday. I have survived. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the 7th day of August 2022. Bruce and Jason will be coming home tonight. I will expect them about maybe 8 o'clock, maybe sooner. Actually, I keep feeling a phone call coming. The phone call is coming to let me know that they're on their way, and that usually means 2 or 3 hours before they get here. But I've survived! Providing I don't drop dead between now and when they get here. I survived! And there have only been a very few times in my life when I've actually thought, oh my God, I'm going to die. And this kind of was one of them this weekend, with these weird heart things and just strange things anyway. So I am happy I'm alive, happy Bruce is coming home to his house. No, there's no place like home. You know that. And while he loves to go with Cap and Dan, he loves to come home. He's so proud of his house. I would have done a little bit more to it, but we are different people, and he's the one with the asset, not me. But I slept last night, went to sleep around 2 something in the morning, and then I played one of those black screen YouTube music things with Bionio beats in it. It was like an 11-hour YouTube thing, and I just passed right out, and I woke up at like 9:40, which would actually be 9:30 this morning. I opened my eyes at like 7:44 and thought, oh no, we're not ready yet, and went back to sleep. And then woke up, took my medicines, did a breathing treatment, had something to eat for breakfast, because if I eat breakfast and then just a little bit of dinner, something before 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock is the absolute cutoff time. I try not to eat anything after 6 o'clock except maybe some crackers, because I have to take my last pill, one of the last pills I take at night with food. And it's an important one. It's the Coreg, which is for heart function and blood pressure. Mostly heart function. Anyway. And then I put in the last load of laundry, folded the whites, put my colors in the dryer. And now, all of my laundry is done. The washer and dryer are empty for Bruce when he comes home, so he can do his laundry. I have not been able to hang up my shirts or put away my pants in the drawer, because at that time it was like, oh, this is bad. I don't have enough energy for this. And finally I just put the shirts over my laundry basket, no, my laundry hamper, so that they won't get wrinkled. And the pants are in my laundry basket. But all my laundry is clean. It feels so good, but at what a cost. And it was like a 2-3 day job. It really was. And I'm getting to the point where I can't be doing it anymore. It's just, I'm going to just keep doing it until I can't do it anymore. That's all. And then today, because I got my payday on Friday, I bought a laptop desk, you know, for your lap, to hold your laptop. I bought one of those cushions that you sit, it's like a bed pillow that's formed like an armchair, the top of an armchair. I know if you saw it, you'd know what I mean. You may even know what I'm talking about now. To sit at the back of my bed while I do my breathing treatments. And when I'm doing that, I'm also, before it's time, I usually go up early before it's time for my breathing treatment and watch something. Until it's time. And I like watching some things on YouTube on the television because I cannot comment. I can only lurk. And I think that's a good thing. And I also bought a 2-pack of odor eliminator for when I smoke weed down here and cigarettes. But part of the reason to get that lap desk for my laptop is so that I can bring the laptop back upstairs and use it up there where I'm not allowed to smoke, and I won't smoke upstairs in Bruce's house. So I feel like I'm coming closer to the acceptance of quitting smoking, not because I want to, but because it just will be impossible to get down here or impossible to stay off the oxygen long enough to stay down here. So I'm going to smoke them while I got them. I'm sorry. I love smoking. I hate being a smoker, but I love smoking. And no one knows better than me, except the pulmonologist, how bad smoking is for you. How many people have I taken care of in my 25-year career as a nurse who died of COPD or emphysema, unable to breathe? Those are not pretty deaths, which is why I am adamant with my hospice team that when it starts looking like I'm getting that way, just put me to sleep and keep me to sleep. And that's what they'll do. They just give you the medication around the clock, whether it appears you need it or not, because that is the most humane way to do it. Until finally your system is just overwhelmed and you die. I used to believe I would die in my 30s. I just knew it. I'm not going to live past 32. Here I am, 64, and if I make it to December 6th, I'll be 65, which is going to bring up a whole bunch of interesting things because I'll go on Medicare, get off Medicaid, and I have to do all kinds of things for that. Hopefully I'm gone before I have to handle all that mess. Which makes me really glad that I retired at 62 instead of waiting until 65. I also bought a like 30-piece manicure kit that I'm considering giving to my CNA hospice aide as a gift, but they're not supposed to accept gifts. I did give them a gift for Christmas. I gave them each member of my team, and it's more than just Star and Lisa. There's Chaplain Dan and my social worker. I can't remember if there's somebody else, but I bought them all keychains for Christmas, and they all accepted them. When I was in nursing school, we were told absolutely, positively, we were never to accept any gifts or tips, from patients. Simply is not done. You do not. But you know, the last 3 weeks, I keep hearing in my head and I keep saying, be generous, Denise. Be generous. Just be generous with your time, with your money, with your heart, with your love. Just be generous. Just give. Without the expectation of receiving anything. Give because it brings joy to them and it brings joy to me. I really, truly do get as much as I give when I give something away, because it just makes my heart feel good. So, we're wrapping up this weekend when I thought I might die, and I didn't. I won't feel safe until I hear that sliding glass door open upstairs and I know he's home. Didn't do as much as I wanted to do this weekend. What I'd really like to do is, after watching the Wads, Kimberly Wadsworth's channel on YouTube, is I want to organize underneath my bathroom sink and underneath the kitchen sink. And I want to have the container things that you organize everything in. Underneath my bathroom sink is just a mess. It's just a mess. And I've been able to keep my closet clean and organized since I did it at the beginning of the year. I got rid of a lot of things. And my closet has stayed clean. Quite proud of that. So, these things that I bought from Amazon will help me to be down here in the basement less. I can take my laptop, like I said, back upstairs and use it while I'm on the bed. And one of those good things is that I can even watch, like I've got Paramount Plus and AMC Plus, and I can't watch them on my Roku TV. I don't know why. Which means I can only watch them on my computer and on my iPad. I'm a woman with a lot of electronic devices, aren't I? I am. So things will be changing here. We'll see how soon it happens. But you know, except for that, those weird episodes of my heart being weird, and like last night when I was so tired I could not sleep, and I must have appeared drunk. I'm sure I did, because I take my medications for sleep, which is 2 milligrams of Ativan, 2 Tylenol PMs, and then, you know, a little bit of weed to top it off. And I can usually sleep without any problem, but last night I just could not sleep, and yesterday I was filled with anxiety and just so unsure of what my intentions are. I'm not unsure of what my intentions are. My intentions are not to garner any sympathy or pity or anything like that. But I have always been one of those people who everything is right out there to see. I mean, I have no shame. But I don't feel like I'm an attention whore. Although other people could look at me and say that I am. But I'm sorry, there's just always been something about me that has been different. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. People either really like me or they really don't. Is that the way it is for everybody? Probably is. But I expect a phone call from Bruce anytime now telling me he's on his way home. And that will be nice. I can relax. It's not that I want him to find me dead. I absolutely do not want him to find me dead, but what is that pain? I didn't like it, but it went away real fast. I'm positive it's not going to go down the way I see it in my head, with my family all gathered around me, holding my hands, smoothing my brow, wiping my face with cold washcloths. No, it's not going to be that. And that's all right. I did that for people who were dying, and I was their nurse, and nobody was there. And that's an honor to be present when they depart and leave for the other side. The dead don't scare me, it's the living that do. Anyway, so we'll see how often I'm updating after Bruce comes home, because he's going to be home all the rest of this August, so he can save money. And that's all I have. And what I do is, I'm one of those people who cover up the camera on devices with something, not with my phone, but like this has got a camera. This is my laptop. My iPad has a camera, has two cameras. I could have that covered, the one that faces me, because I saw on The Good Wife, how people can take control of your camera and watch you. And even if they can't watch you, they can hear you. I don't care about them hearing me. But I don't want to be watched in case, I have to pick a booger, or I make a funny face, or I look like this. I can't believe how dark my eyelashes are, or our eyebrows are. But my eyes are still blue, like my mom's. So anyway, what I do is I cover up the camera with this. And that means the show is over.